Some of the pictures that you see in this video will disturb you, so it is not a big deal to see only those who are brave. However, some pictures make many people feel. That is what we are going to look at today's house. We are going to look at some food habits that are unique to the Chinese. Strange creatures make Chinese food. Let's look at some of the foods that are widely used by the Chinese in the world. It is used by some people in some countries and even in some tribes in India, but it is widely used in China, so we can describe it as a food used by the Chinese. First of all, snakes eat snakes. If there are many people in China, snakes are eaten in many ways in China. After putting it in hot water and not killing it, the then hafted body is decapitated, then it is cut into pieces and used in a bowl, adding some events and turning it into a super. It is completely killed and eaten alive. This snake is super famous food in China. There is a method of cutting and giving the necessary parts to the needy people in our country. In our country, we can say that the goat is tied and hanged and given to the needy people. It is said that their way of asking for fish is that in many places, only the head is not lost and only the rest of the parts are lost. Rarely will they eat if only the Chinese are experts in eating octopuses, from big octopuses to small baby octopi. Maybe if this is a problem, even if you cut them and take them, the octopi will be alive at the beginning, even if it is a big octopus, but if it is a small octopus, they are ready to eat it alive. It can be seen that they work by applying spices and other things in their own way, but there is also a method for cooking. Among the readers, it is said that each place eats and cooks this in a different way. The evidence is that you all know about the scorpion. In our country, if we see a scorpion, we go out for a walk 10 feet away, and even if it is a small problem, it is a human being. If there is, that's why we generally ignore scorpions, but if we see Chinese people, they catch and eat them and say it's funny. In some places, if you can stop playing and fry them. In some places, there are people who eat scorpions alive, that is, some people eat live scorpions at half speed. Puffer fish is a fish that everyone is afraid of in the world. Almost all puffers contain a deadly poison called metrodoxin. It is said to be 1,200 times more poisonous than senna. It is very troublesome. It is believed that this is one of the most expensive foods. It is not known about the Chinese belief that there is something special about it. However, the Chinese also see it as a very valuable food. It is also one of the most expensive foods in the world. One of the most important things is to cut the vinita and take it. The sixth other favorite food of the Chinese is the bat, which is believed to have played a large role in the spread of viruses to the coronavirus. All these are displayed in the Chinese markets, alive and dead, with the same appearance, so they buy half of it and give it to the whole section on plates. It has been found that many strange viruses have broken out in China. If you look at history, you will understand that the main reason for this is their diet is the seventh. It is said that one of the favorite foods of the Chinese people is the one. It's just that they don't say that. Since then, all kinds of things, even lizards and pangolins, are found in many parts of China. They have a strange diet. In this regard, the Chinese woman follows the eighth group, which is called grasshoppers. All these things, pajutara carts of different sizes and colors, cockroaches, different types of worms, are all available to us there in many different ways. Chinese people cook it all in many ways to eat the worm half of the way. Eye movement in the body, the food that is still left. The Chinese are more interested in the food that is still half alive and comes running mostly alive. They are not interested in whole dead organisms. It is said that the ninth spider is different types of spider dishes are available in China. Life is half the relationship. Dead, roasted, fried, and curried are available in China. It is eaten in the way it seems, but a Malayali who sees it for the first time will put at least one ball, and the last one is the number. There are 2 or 3 animals such as monkeys as well as dogs of various types of cats, deer and cows as well as sheep. Even though the whole meat is only the head, the Chinese people eat it, especially sheep, deer and cow. There is a way of eating as well as cooking. The whole sweet including the eyes can be cooked and cooked in their own way. Similarly, in China, where monkeys are hunted and various kinds of food gurus are hunted, it is a very sad fact that Chinese people eat even monkeys even though there is a ban in many areas. Generally, we know that dogs are a very popular food in China. That is why. What we didn't say at the beginning is that the dogs are kept there and fried. Similarly, half-cooked dogs are eaten there, and many regions of the world eat them. But in China there is a method of eating only the head like this. They don't hesitate to eat anything from the creatures that can be seen with the eyes to the big elephants and giraffes. What can you say about the yam thing? What can we say? It's dirty, a way that we can't understand. They ate and he likes to eat what he likes. There are no legal obstacles in their country. After killing all living things, humans eat flesh. They are alive and alive. What can we say to those who use them alive? To tell the truth, one cooks in an animalistic manner. To tell the truth, if you see a Chinese person cooking animals, you will think that the common man will not eat food again for a day. Rather than bringing it to us, we have commented and it has hurt us to cook it. We don't know if there is a scientific basis for their belief that eating animals alive is good. There is no other problem saying that we can't make video calls, but the tenses are mistaken for us, but the videos are not included. If you think about it, Guruji, we will burn our words like this, for the sake of life, like this, with pain. This is what a human being has learned. There are many factors that separate humans and animals. It is not something that human beings can do. Killing animals for food. After that, there is a saying in the past. It is a law of nature, but when you say that half of anything is alive, then you ask what is the difference between man and animal, and when you say who started the epidemic in the world today, this one diet also played a big part in it.